Hi everyone. This is my first review I've ever done. So I ended up at my local gun store, Dixie Gun and Fish, and I was looking for just anything out of the ordinary. I like to buy a lot of pawn shop or consignment items because I've made some good money that way, flipping around stuff to be able to afford some bigger stuff. So as you could tell, I'm an AK guy. And so that's mostly what I look for. But I've scored some great deals along the way. I've been eyeing the CZ75B for a long time, about 3-4 months at least. So I've been eyeballing the CZ. All my buddies keep talking about it. I finally decided, you know what, I'll probably end up buying it. So I offered a deal. One of the guys there by the name of Forrest showed me this other CZ, and as you could tell, I ended up buying one. So the CZ I got was actually one that most people haven't seen out on the market, nor is there any photos. Mind you, I have already checked that this firearm is empty before the video, but just to make sure, it is empty. So with that, CZ P-10F. These are imported from the Czech Republic. These are the full size of the P-10Cs that have been on the market for a little bit. These ones aren't even on CZ's website yet. That's how new these guns are. So with that, the reason I bought this gun wasn't because, oh, no one else has it. I mean, it's a cool factor. But the one thing I liked about it, of course, is how this looks. So right away, you'll notice the large trigger well. If you got gloves, your hand's still going to fit. It's perfect. Features a 2-stage trigger. Very, very light. I mean, it's like not even, I'd want to say 5 pounds. I mean, then again, I'm used to heavier triggers, so maybe my bias is coming into play. The other thing you'll notice is a Glock-like slide. All the weight is really in the slide itself. This frame, I'd want to say, is probably a pound, pound and a half tops. The one thing you'll notice right off the bat is no more ambidextrous mag release. It's just on the one side. I'm not sure if they'll make a left-hand model as well, but for lefties, that's going to be the downfall of this platform right here. Me being a right-handed shooter, it's easy for me to just hit the button, boom, done. So, I mean, they drop free. It's an awesome, awesome full size because 19 rounds that it carries right there. Just for a size comparison, mind you, this is double stacked, but this is what I carry normally. It's a Shield 9mm. It's not the prettiest mag in the world, but just for a size comparison, so you could see. So this is a single stack compared to double stack. We're talking about an inch difference, and I have 10 more rounds in this than this. That's already a selling point for me. I mean, an inch difference that I can hide. I mean, mind you, a full size is harder to hide than a Shield 9mm, but as far as hiking, whatever, trips, perfect gun. So the other thing you'll notice right off the bat, this is a full true rail system. Any normal laser, flashlight, whatever you want to run on here is ready to go. This is not the optics ready model because this does not have the recessed well on the back of the slide. There are 2 models that are coming out that people are clamoring for. This one does not have that optics ready. It's not a downfall for me because personally, I like the sight system on this. I mean, that is perfect. And on top of that, I tested it out, and the average time to charge these sights right here was about 1.5 seconds, and they glow perfect. My only complaint about this gun, is this right here, as you can tell, is super aggressive. I wish it was this material here. It's a lot more pleasant to hold, but this here is one thing I am going to be changing. I have some Talon 5x7 material that I'm going to custom fit to this to get some of that aggressive off. That's just my personal opinion. By all means, don't let that sway you from looking at this gun. So I got this at an awesome price because I know the guys. However, this was marked at $479 for a full size. That is a steal for a full size that fits 19 rounds. I mean, that is, hey Glock, we see what you're doing, and here's something to compete. The Glock-like slide alone, I mean, look at those lines. It has a nice downward slope, full rail system, Glock-like takedown. You got the grooves here in case you want to rack the slide that way, or the grooves back here, both of which are very nice to handle. Very, very little markings. You do have the indicator there for shooters who like that. Personally, I don't mind. I always treat a gun as if it is loaded. Other than that, the mag release is kind of recessed, which is nice because some guns, even Glocks, I've had issues where I'm shooting and I have a tight grip. I'll hit that sometimes. It's embarrassing at the range when you accidentally hit that as you're shooting and your mag drops out. I've had it happen more than a couple times, so that is a selling point for me to have that recess. Mind you, it's also a CZ, which we already know the quality of CZ is awesome. So I am hoping to be doing another review of this on Friday of me shooting it, and I have not shot it yet, but that is going to be my second part of the review. I could already tell just from handling it that this is one of those guns that's going to be on everybody's wish list. 1, because of the weight. 2, because of the capacity. 3, it comes standard with these sights here. And as you could tell, these are decent sights. Decent acquisition. No problem. I can make this optics ready. No problem. I would have to send it to a shop to machine this out to be able to fit an optic. But for the price I paid for that, I don't mind doing that. So this is new to me, this platform. I only picked it up this last weekend. So I will do another video of takedown. So please bear with me. But as far as you can tell right here, it's very Glock-like. This is the slimmest back strap that they have. It does have a push pin that you could push through, slide off the back strap, change it out. You have 3 back straps to go from. So this is a medium and large back strap. You get 2 mags, a bore cleaner, of course, stupid little trigger locks. I don't believe in those, but whatever. And then I like the case simply for this reason here. So CZ doesn't hold back on quality, both in case and design. So right here, I couldn't figure out at the gun store till I was almost checking out. So this is actually a push type design. You have to push to be able to open it. I like that feature alone because it's going to take a second to get in there. So if you have kids, this is pretty nice because you can't pry this open. Sorry, I didn't close it all the way. That's embarrassing. So just to make sure it's closed all the way. So you cannot force the case open without pushing it. And then it'll come free. So the other thing I like about it is everything's cut out and perfect for it to fit. It's padded, so if you want to travel with it, great. I do like that feature because a few other guns I've purchased simply come with a cardboard box and can't really travel too well with it without worrying about the gun getting messed up, going from range or home, whatever. So yeah, so I will do a second video of the teardown. Please subscribe. But until then, I'll catch you guys later.